Hi everyone, it's Michelle Strickland. I'm just checking in with you today. It's been a kind of frustrating day for me because I have tried to record this video 4 or 5 times. I had to go back and just clear space out of my device, and I just got so frustrated. I just took the settings back to the manufacturing settings. So just wipe everything. You say I have too much. They say I have too much data. So I said, okay, let me show you this. They silenced my video, turned it off. You can do that wherever you're at if you have control. If you can go in to people's settings and disable stuff. I mean, that's just easy stuff to do. So at any rate, I mean, I literally took at least an hour and a half doing full videos, and then I just said, you know what, I'm gonna just go ahead and just go back to factory reset on my phone and my laptop, because anything that I have, it's not that important. I don't really do that much. So all this little frivolous stuff that I have saved on my phone, I don't need all that stuff anyway. And I just pray this time that this video will record with the audio and the video together, not just the video. But at any rate, I'm gonna try to get through this anyway. What the heavenly hosts have for us today is Proverbs chapter 11, verse 1 through 31, and it's long, but it's worth it. It's worth it. So just hang in there with me, and let's all get through this together. Try to get something out of it. A false balance is abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly is wisdom. The integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. The righteous of the perfect shall direct his way, but the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness. The righteous of the upright shall deliver them, but transgressors shall be taken in their own naughtiness. When a wicked man dieth, his expectation shall perish, and the hope of unjust men perisheth. The righteous is delivered out of trouble, and the wicked cometh in his stead. An hypocrite with his mouth destroyeth his neighbor, but through knowledge shall the just be delivered. When it goeth well with the righteous, the city rejoiceth. And when the wicked perish, there is shouting. By the blessing of the upright, the city is exalted, but it is overthrown by the mouth of the wicked. He that is void of wisdom despiseth his neighbor, but a man of understanding holdeth his peace. So all that old yickety-yak gossip stuff, all that blah, 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 running people down, running your neighbors down, or whatever you're doing. Everybody doesn't do that to people. Everybody doesn't do that. Just because you do that doesn't mean the next person does that. God warns us of that. He that is void of wisdom despiseth his neighbor, but a man of understanding holdeth his peace. So people can be wherever you are, in whatever community you're in. People can just be, as we would say, hating on you, and you're trying to do the right thing, and you're wondering, well, why is everybody looking at me and doing all? You can just feel it, that there's something that's not right. Well, why are they doing that? Because they're void of wisdom. But you, the one that just didn't, try to fight back and all that ignorant stuff, and, get with them and run them down. The heavenly hosts say, the man of understanding holdeth his peace. He doesn't even say anything. He just looks at them, okay? And keeps on going. A talebearer revealeth secrets, but he that is of a faithful spirit concealeth the matter. Y'all need to really hear this. Where no counsel is, the people fall. But in the multitude of counselors, there is safety. Now, people can dispute all they want to, any credentials, whatever. If I was a residential advisor and a counselor for 17 years, I did it. I did it already. I'm here to be a counselor for these people. And I'm not going to let anything prevent me from it because God called me to do it in these day and times. So I got to figure out how to log on and open myself up, for people to hear whatever he might have them to hear, even if it's just one person. Even if it's just one person, because I look at it like this. It's one person at a time. One person at a time. One person at a time. Where no counsel is, the people fall. But in the multitude of counselors, there is safety. It's okay. I'm okay. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes, but I'm relatively grounded. I'm not going to give people this messed up information that's going to try to mess them up on purpose. I'm not like that. So if I'm going to talk to people, I try to get something, give them something to think about. And that's going to help them to grow. Now, play and tease people, yes. But I also try to minister to them and lift their spirit up. I'm not going to try to tear somebody down for the sake of tearing them down. It's in the word said we're not supposed to do that. Because people can say whatever. He that is surety for a stranger shall smart for it. And he that hath suretyship is sure. Now, surety means it's a person who takes responsibility for another's performance of an undertaking. For example, they're appearing in court or the payment of a debt. So they got somebody representing somebody that owes somebody. Suretyship is a contractual relationship in which a surety engages to answer for the debt or the default of a principal to a third party. Usually there's multiple people involved, and they need an intercessor, somebody to go in between to get it together, because I have reached a point like that because of all the nonsense. Sometimes it goes beyond the whispering and the gossiping. It becomes slander, I'm just throwing the slander in there as the word. But I'm going to stick to the word. I'm just trying to give you an understanding for what they're trying to say. It's very clear. A gracious woman retaineth honor, and strong men retain riches. Okay, let's stop right there for just a second. A gracious woman retaineth honor. It doesn't say a rich woman. And a strong man retaineth riches. A strong man should retain riches. That's what God is saying. But riches can be in many ways. This doesn't always have to be monetary. It could be in spirit. Or any other attributes that God would love. But for the woman, they're requiring us to be gracious. Not rich. If you are, good for you. I don't see anything that says we can't be rich or forbidding us to be rich. If you're rich, God bless you. But we're required to be gracious. All I wanted to do when I was coming up, all I wanted to do was have a family and be a homemaker. That's all I wanted to do when I was young. When I was married, that's all I wanted. It didn't work out for me like that, I ended up becoming divorced because I can't go through a whole lot of madness with people that don't want to be healed. People portray themselves as one thing, then when you deal with them, they turn into something else sometimes, I'm not gonna, if some people refuse to heal, or if they misrepresent themselves, I'm not gonna be around it. I'll remove myself from it for my own mental health, So I'm single again, which I'm okay with that. I can live with myself. I live with God in the heavenly halls. The merciful man doth good to his own soul, but he that is cruel troubleth his own flesh. So, okay, people, all you mean people, all you bad guys out there, God